not 1, not 2, but 3 perfect 10s. Is going to win the national championship.
The national championship.
The Jacksonville Jaguars offense was red hot in the last 2 weeks. Well, if the Florida softball team is feeling the pressure to three-peat as national champions, they're doing a really good job of hiding it. Managing life outside of gymnastics has been quite the balancing act. And so here you're back in the Florida sun. Jim Harbaugh has made some noise for coming down here to Florida. What do you think of him making that decision?
Oh, I think it's creative. You always worry about taking their spring break from them, but I'm looking into it for next year and maybe the future too, because it's creative, and if it's good for the players, we'd probably do it.
With just 2 regular season games remaining, the stakes are the highest they've been all season for the Florida women's basketball team.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Jace Robertson says LSU is going to win the national championship.
The national championship.
In the year 2016. Meatloaf would be proud of the Florida women's basketball team because 2 out of 3 ain't bad. If the season opener wasn't enough for Florida fans to be excited about, then the home opener certainly was. Today's been a bit like Groundhog Day for the Florida men's basketball team. Welcome back to sports. I'm Ryan Nelson. They face the same scenario as yesterday. You have to win in the SEC tournament to keep your NCAA dreams from going belly up. What a time to be alive. It gets thrown around loosely, but it cannot be more true for the Florida gymnastics team. You at home probably filled out one of these, the pride and joy of sports fans everywhere. Student athletes at the University of Florida visit the Sports Concussion Center located at the ground floor of the O'Connell Center for an annual baseline concussive symptom test. Going into today's game, the postseason fate of the Florida men's basketball team hung in the balance. Win and you'll live to play another day. Lose and another year on the outside looking into the NCAA tournament seems inevitable. If ball is life, the kids of Northwest 21st Avenue are living it to the fullest. Anthony Buckets Blakes of the Harlem Globetrotters made his way to Gainesville for an afternoon filled with pickup games, spreading a positive message, and, well, buckets.
If they reach a certain level of success and reach their goals, I hope that they know that somewhere down the line, or remember that they've had some help to get there and that they pay it forward.
Officer Bobby White continues to assist in a big way. Thanks to Officer White and the One Love Cafe, the kids of Northwest 21st Avenue now have their very own basketball court where they can play as often as they'd like.
You fast with all that equipment on, golly. I didn't know you that fast.
Officer White is friends with the owners of the One Love Cafe, Cliff and Julie Denny. White mentioned he wanted to build a 25 by 30-foot basketball court for the neighborhood kids, and that was all Cliff needed to hear to spring into action.
Started telling him, and he's like, I'll do it. He's like, let's go do it.
Lifetime Products donated a commercial hoop for the kids to enjoy, and Denny donated the funds for both the concrete and associated labor costs.
He came out here one day with his crew. They prepped it. The following day, they had a concrete truck out here, and the day after that, the kids were playing on it.
For the Hoops Not Crime crew, it was a day of firsts and a day they won't forget anytime soon.
I knew somebody was coming. I knew it. I just knew it. And then he showed up. That was the first time I actually seen a Globetrotter before.
Officer White hopes this backyard neighborhood court is only the first of many.
1, 2, 3.
White's gone on to create the Basketball Cop Foundation, which aims to bring courts to neighborhoods around the city. If you're looking to contribute to the Basketball Cop movement, you can do so by visiting GoFundMe.com/basketballcop. The stars came out early in Ponte Vedra for the Tim Tebow Celebrity Golf Classic. This is ESPN Gainesville, and I'm Ryan Nelson. Players are teeing off behind me to make a difference, and right here, you'll see exactly how this foundation is changing lives. We all get by with a little help from our friends, and if you're Tim Tebow, it's your celebrity friends like Archie Griffin, Marcus Allen, Chris Tomlin, and Jace Robertson.
Look pretty, y'all filming?
Who set aside time for golf and charity. 100% of all net proceeds from the Golf Classic and Friday's Celebrity Gala directly fund the Tebow Foundation.
We're grateful, first of all, that all these people came out. They raised so much money last night, and they're able to help so many kids, impact children all around the world.
But Tebow wasn't the only former Gator golfing on Saturday.
To see the success that he's had, the way that he carries himself, the way he impacts life far beyond football is inspiring for us all, and I appreciate to be his friend.
I tell people when I grow up I want to be like Tim Tebow. So, he touches so many people.
And one of those people is 14-year-old acute myeloid leukemia survivor Nathaniel Nelson, who aspires to emulate Tebow's willingness to help others.
Well, I want to find the cure for cancer, or help at least.
Then there's 15-year-old Andrew Motley, who suffers from cerebral palsy, but he isn't letting that stop him from playing the game he loves, and Tebow is supporting him every step of the way.
He said I had the potential to be a quarterback, and I liked it. Unfortunately, my coach said, no, I don't need you to be a quarterback. I need you to be a running back.
Coordinating an event of this size takes tremendous effort, and Tebow made it clear he couldn't do this alone.
It was our event, it was our gala, it was all the people of Jacksonville, of Florida, and of all around the world that have come together to believe in these causes, to believe in the people that we're fighting for.
The event was a success, raising nearly $1 million on Friday night alone, and the foundation continues to serve as an inspiration.
Never give up on your dreams. It happened for me, so it will happen for you.
Ryan Nelson, ESPN Gainesville.